They are not extremely waterproof, so you want to keep these in a dry container, waterproof container. There we go. Starts out with a little flame, and then will get brighter and brighter red over time. Now these will drip little amounts of molten material. It's very hot, and it will pop a life raft if you're allowed to drip on a life raft. Life rafts are better served by SOLAS flares, which is the second flare that we're going to see. So these are sold individually. They're a little over $20, and as you can see, they're extraordinarily bright. They're extremely waterproof, and they use a different kind of ignition system. You actually pop, either you pull a string that has a little washer attached, or you pop it with the palm of your hand. They also produce a lot of smoke, which is remarkably effective during the day for aerial searches. Even though it's not orange smoke, it still looks distinctive against the surface of the water. So that's approximately 30 times brighter, 700 candela versus 15,000 candela. It only lasts for a minute while the other flare, the Coast Guard crew flare, will last for about 2 or 2.5 minutes. But you can see it's dramatically more impressive. And those of you who are in the stands, you can see the lume of the light on the water, or the reflection of the light on the water. That becomes very, very obvious in calmer seas. It really illuminates the whole vessel with that light. So the SOLAS flares are required on life rafts and on commercial ships, and also for ocean racing, and it's a nice upgrade. One thing you don't want to do, oh, the other thing is that it's not dripping slag. It shoots little sparks, but it doesn't actually have molten material. When it's done, though, as an unenvironmentalist as sounds, you want to chuck it off the boat because it is a really hot steel tube. In this case, we're going to put it in a bucket of sand, but it is very possible to burn yourself with that tube. This is now the Coast Guard approved 50-second smoke flare. These are similar in many ways to the hand flares, except they produce orange smoke. And this is okay for daytime searches from the water, but it's really effective for aerial searches. So when a helicopter comes over you, it sees orange smoke billowing out of your stern, they'll realize that you're the vessel that they're looking for. Now we're going to show a SOLAS smoke canister. This is a 4-minute signal. And this is a different, same technology, but a different deployment method. In this case, you unscrew the top, pull a string on it, and you chuck it away from the vessel. What you don't want to do is to keep it on board, because a lot of smoke comes out very quickly. This will now float in the water for 4 minutes and produce a dense cloud of smoke. Now, it doesn't look like that much, again, horizontally, but when you go overhead, it produces an orange triangle of smoke which points towards the vessel. So it's very, very obvious, especially against the blue and white of the ocean. These are completely 100% ineffective at night. Don't use them. Don't think that somehow the orange will be fluorescent. It's not. Okay, now we're going to do the 2 aerial flares that we, 3 aerial flares that we have left. The first is going to be the little sky blazer flares. These go up about 500 feet and last for about 7 seconds. A little bit, I think we have a combination of sky blazer flares and meteor flares there. So you can see that those are last about 7 seconds. You can shoot them a little higher. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000. So about 7 seconds. And about 15. Our last flare is a SOLAS rocket parachute flare. Feet. It will take about 4 seconds to get up there. This is illuminated above the cloud cover, so as it comes down through the clouds, you can see it. That's extremely bright, 35,000 candela. Lasts for 40 seconds. Yeah, right. It will really, really get close to you. You get out of it. Carefully, you can see a little cotton parachute behind you.
Yeah. In the harbor one time.
And you can also see the smoke. That's going to burn out about 20 feet above your head, so nobody has to worry.
Yeah, right. Nobody has to worry.
Trust me.
Trust me. Who's got a baseball mitt?